I gotta warn you, I took an edible a few hours ago and would just watch 3 hours of Dragon Ball, so I'm not sure where the vibe's gonna be today.
Jesus, where you at? Where you at in that story?
Uh, 10 episodes of Dynamic.
Okay.
Sophie's never seen it before, and she like picked it up on a whim, and it has just been
Are you guys watching Kai,
barnstorming
or are
that
you
thing.
gonna watch Piccolo learn how to drive a car?
Oh, we are here for Piccolo driving a car.
All right, fair
Like,
enough.
those are the best episodes. Do you know how much Bulma you lose when you cut the filler?
Yeah, I would have
That's like too much
never made
Bulma.
it through. Like
I watched it all when it was originally airing. I've got a lot of warm feelings.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was like my brother and I waking up at 5 a.m. every Saturday morning to watch Dragon Ball,
No,
and
that's
like they
sick
only
though.
syndicated up till Frieza, so like we didn't know the rest existed until we found Japanese episodes on Real Player.
Filler hits a little different when you're like watching it live and scrounging for every little bit of new content compared to like binging it as an adult.
I think so, because when you binge it, it's just like, oh, here's like a nice change of pace. Here's
Yeah.
like a fun side story. Here's a gag bit, and like that mimics the feeling of reading manga a lot more to me. Because like you do get a little bit more like character work, and character work to me is important, even if there is 300 fucking episodes of this stupid show.
Yeah.
Gohan is the most traumatized child of all time. It's incredible. He's watched so many people die by age 9. Remarkable.
I love
Anyway, what are we
I
doing
love that the
tonight?
moon gets blown up multiple times and then it's just there again later.
Dude, the moon gets blown up, and then the spaceship goes, "Oh, I accounted for this and made a fake moon." Toriyama is on a different level. I love it.
Well, what I'm up to right now is I'm tweeting.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We gotta do it. We got to do it. We gotta let the people know. First off.
And then I think we're
Secondly,
go ahead.
we doing it? No, I was gonna say. Secondly, we gotta hop in this passenger seat and watch Vin Diesel ride, baby.
Absolutely. I love how much of that man's career just revolves around car.
It feels very honest, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like an honest day's work. He drives the car for a living. We like watching him drive the car. We need at least one guy who's going to drive the car. It's not going to be Liam Neeson. He can't do that.
Yeah,
Might as
what do
well,
I got
right?
to do to be a car guy? Like not like a car guy is that I don't
Uh,
want to be into cars, but I want to be a car guy. I want to be synonymous with car.
okay. I feel like, well, one, like obviously Vin Diesel's in the movies, that helps, but he also like has like a car guy swag.
Yeah.
So maybe we need to get you like I don't know, like nouveau rockabilly outwear or outfits,
Do
like
you are you
like
suggesting
a
that
white T-shirt.
I don't have the car guy swag?
I'm saying you probably don't have the car. But here's why I'm saying it. Ready?
Yeah.
Because then you'd be already known as the car guy,
That's
right?
true.
Like you can't achieve the goal if you know you're lacking. And plus, it's not bad to have something to aspire to. You can learn to smoke cigarettes. You could. I believe in you.
Do you need does that need a lot of practice?
I would say so. Like to really commit to it.
Okay.
Like because it's not like if you're not into smoking, it's not like a fun experience.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Jaime says if the filler ain't good, the anime ain't good. Goku and Piccolo drag racing is top tier anime. That's
Yeah,
facts.
that's fair. That's fair.
The great Saiyaman episodes of Dragon Ball, money. The Hercule episodes, facts. The fucking tournament before the Buu saga where Goten and Trunks enter as an adult in a trench coat. Ballin times 1,000.
Back if I could. Okay. Let me move a window around here. Let's launch the wheel, man.
Okay, here's a question for you, Mike. Now that you've become a One Piece aficionado,
Yeah, yeah.
does One Piece have filler?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, but I
And
found that I
if
don't.
you're
I haven't noticed that it was filler until afterwards.
oh, gotcha. Like it didn't like narratively derail anything.
Right? Yeah, yeah. No, I
Seriously,
say
if
that.
I
I
were to
say
watch
that in
it,
a
would you
good
think
way.
it's filler? Okay. I mean, there's a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
There would have to be some filler, I guess, just by
Oh yeah, for
attrition.
sure.
So let's talk about the Wheelman. Like, what do you know about Vin Diesel's game studio?
I know next to nothing. I mean, I'm assuming Chronicles of Riddick were in that same camp.
Yes, and there are actually two of those. The original for the Xbox OG, and then a sequel for the 360, which contained a remake of the original, as well as The Wheelman, and they had a part in making Stranglehold, which we had played here a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Which, if you ask me, a legacy of bangers, frankly.
Yeah, but that does like make me expect a certain amount of jank.
I feel like, and maybe I'm philosophizing a bit here. The 360 era is about jank. It's about like
That's
jank
fair.
that feels good. We'd all all the news people had deluded themselves into thinking that this game looks like real life, and it clearly doesn't. Like no 360 game does.
Ah, this is the
But
city from
we're all
Midtown
just-
Madness.
Oh, the eye reflection. Whoa. He looks moist.
Yeah, that I do notice this era they hadn't really figured out lighting, so a lot of characters look wet.
The wet man.
They stole this from
Oh,
Baby
he's got the-
Driver.
He got bootcut jeans. Why are you driving around in boot cuts? You're gonna get caught in the pedals.
You think this is a game? Move!
Okay.
I like he's dressed as like a Scrubs extra.
Right! There are too many of them!
Oh, that's okay. They want me to use the regular brake for handbrake turns.
It's more fun a job than I thought. They're not going to let this go so easy.
Jaime said, I haven't seen One Piece, but didn't the author say everything has been filler?
This is where you
That's genius. That's one of the best things I've ever heard.
But you're new
Oh.
to my city.
Speaking of Vin Diesel, I bought Pitch Black and Riddick at Goodwill last week on
I'll take
DVD.
you places.
I don't know if I've ever seen those movies, but I love the games so much. Like, are you a Riddick head?
I haven't watched them or really played the games much. You know I gotta go up the staircase.
Of
Oh,
course.
come on, boo! I gotta say, cop keeping me from doing cool thing is a point against this game.
It's a point against it.
Yeah.
Let's see the
What if I
Yeah.
say that you later get the ability to melee attack with your car?
Okay. All right. I'm back on board.
So in the future, you will be able to just fuck cops up.
Oh, here it is. Your vehicle is your weapon.
Look at the UI of this game. Everything looks like it should be on the pair of like awful jeans.
Yes.
Damn it! They got a helicopter looking for us. Looks like you really pissed them off.
Forward melee attack in a car is so goddamn funny.
Yeah, like how does that even work? Oh, definitely killed that cop.
We already got a bug with the floating hubcap, so that's how you know we're in the money with this one. And it says Mortal Kombat license plate.
The cop goes flying out of the car. That rules.
I will hear zero slanderous words about the Havoc physics engine because it allows us to do that.
But there's
And it's
enough
great.
of it. Don't worry. I always like to say thank you properly. Left now.
Huh? Did she say left?
I like how
You move well.
I think so.
I went straight. I hope it's okay.
Oh well. I mean, she gave you a compliment.
Go right. We need to cut through the bull ring. You can handle it.
Oh, not that right. The driving is
Sec-
very forgiving, but it's also very hard to make it look cool.
I agree.
Go forward.
You kind of have to rely on blowing shit up. God, you pasting the cop cars does not get old for me.
It's too tight.
Oh, something's gonna happen with that crane. No?
It's up.
Alright.
Pay you more. I can afford it now. Because
The game is
fight
subtle
us.
and nuanced. It didn't do the
Don't let them catch us.
Oh my god. Yeah. How many cops have you
Ooh.
killed at this point?
Hit the ramp. The ramp.
Let's go. A little stuntman-esque, dare I say?
Good. You move well.
Is that license plate supposed to say Mortal Kombat?
Take a left.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
Left. Turn left.
Myrtle Kumbit.
Into the alley. The alley. They're right behind us. Smash it out of the way. We're going to get a lot sooner.
Driving through alleyways is always going to get a huge A+ from me.
Truck. Put it in reverse. Damn. Back
It
up
just works.
quickly. Back to the plaza. No. It can't end here. Not now. Floor it and ram it.
I love that she's telling Vin Diesel what to do when he clearly knows.
Yes. We made it. They're gone.
Achievement unlocked. Jump in my car.
Is that a reference to the David
We need to
Hasselhoff song?
abandon this car. The police will
I
spot
don't
it
know.
anywhere. I have arranged a
Isn't
new
that Billy
route for
Ocean?
us. I marked it on the map. Let's go.
No,
Get
there's
out
a
of
David
my dreams.
Hasselhoff one.
You ever work with a crew?
Okay.
As I jump in my
I'll
car,
trust-
I wanna take you home.
And I still doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Difference is easy. Bankroll something bigger.
And then he finds out that she lives too far away and he ejects her out of the car.
You're new to Barcelona, yes?
That's
You'll
fucked.
learn.
Honestly.
There
Like,
are
Yeah.
tourists,
you're
and
David.
then
You're
there's
David
everywhere.
Hasselhoff.
The
You
police
can't afford to be
too
treating
far
people like
behind.
that.
We need this car.
Oh, you
You
can
have
get
no
out of
real
the
power.
car?
Oh yeah.
This dude looks like the Time Splitters Future Perfect guy.
Just like a perfect 360 oatmeal man. Oatmeal inside of sausage skin.
One of the other gangs did this.
Oh, get a different car. Can I get this one?
Now. Let's get out of here. Take me to the drop.
I'm assuming all cars drive exactly the same, or...
Not really, no. They're like trucks and tiny little mini cars and scooters and motorcycles and shit.
You did good. But I'm glad that's over. Strange how it can go so quiet so quickly. All the gangs here are at peace.
I love tooling around on a
Good for
Vespa with an
business.
Uzi
Too
and just
bad nothing lasts forever.
helping people.
I will not ask why you left the States. Better we each keep our own secrets.
It feels very like Burnout inspired. I
Uh-huh.
don't know how else to put it. Like this is pre-Burnout Paradise, but still, there's a lot of the DNA in it. Oh my god, look at that model. What is he wearing?
A tour guide.
You always work solo?
Why?
That t-shirt would be
Looking for a
cutting off
dance
access
partner?
from his heart to the rest of his blood
I
system.
need a team that knows exactly what they're doing.
I prefer to work with people who know how to stay behind the scenes.
Gotta be careful with people like that. Sometimes they're hard to find.
Oh, the chat is bopping, Mike.
Yeah?
Prancer X says, the automotive dash attack makes me want a character action game with cars, like a Pontiac GTO that can switch it to a trickster style.
Behind the wheel.
Jaime says, I love the Pontiac product placement in a game that takes place in Spain.
you you know that that in Spain they're all driving Saturn Ions.
Prancer X says, classic Castilian muscle.
All right. I got a PDA.
Sorry. Vin Diesel is capable of doing PDA, folks. Look at that menu. Why is Vin Diesel in heaven when you are at the pause screen? It's fucking incredible.
Does this Vin Diesel character care as much about family, or?
I think he does later in the game, but in the beginning, not so much.
Sure.
Yeah, as of this morning. They bought the whole cover story out of Miami.
I hear you've been busy. Do much damage?
Doesn't matter.
Not really.
Now you're gonna hand me that.
You know how you can instantly get the Uncanny Valley in this era is to just look at their teeth.
Oh yeah.
What
It's
are we
like
tracking?
one of those things that like games still really struggles with doing well. And oh my god, is it? Are the teeth bopping in this one?
In the city?
Somewhere in Barcelona.
Everybody has
The
14
various
teeth in their
factions will be looking to get
like,
their hands
upper
on
O.
Eden.
Yeah, and
They're all
something.
fully visible at all times.
The world is full of buyers.
Like their upper teeth barely move with the rest of their head.
Yes, but somehow they have 9 visible ones. It's like their lips are just like stretching from ear to ear, the Joker style.
That okay, that guy was only supposed to be 36. The dude in the back seat.
Maybe a hardish 36, you know?
That's so fucked. Like,
You're just like you're on the shores of Ibiza all day. You're driving around in your Castilian muscle car with your head out the window with no SPF on. It can happen. Men, you have to learn skincare. It's super important. Use the air jack.
Better be, or the police
Air
been
jack.
looking for the wrong guy all this year.
wait, airjack? Like you can like steal cars
Says-
by jumping from one car to another? Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh. It advertised it on the load screen.
Oh my god, I missed it. I can't wait to do that.
Dare I say Pursuit Force style. Dare I say it.
What's the button?
I
Okay,
don't
wha-
remember.
whoa.
Oh, no tutorial.
Hold on. That requires more more experimentation. Okay. Oh god, there is a sprint. Okay. We're taking this Vespa for sure.
That style of running where the top half of your body doesn't move. The spare on the back of the Vespa is crazy. That is an insane design decision.
Okay.
There you go. You're air jacking now, buddy. So the guy that was driving that car definitely got thrown out at about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah. And yet somehow when I started driving, we were doing 30.
That's the most carjacked man of all time. Jaime says, that fucking ruled.
Just leave it. Look like you got no one following you, but that was the easy one. The next is a convertible over in Plaza de Catalunya.
I don't like that it snaps you behind it, because I was going to try an air jack driving through the sidewalk like that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That was going to be sick.
That sucks. You should have jacked, brother. Terrible.
Careful, Icarus, you're jacking too close to the sun.
Sorry, him just hanging out the side of the car like that is fucking amazing.
They let you do it way too far away. that jump was ridiculous.
You don't trust that he can jump 25 feet?
You know, maybe I should just be a more trusting person.
I don't think a normal man could do it, but maybe Vin Diesel, powered by the love of family and cars. Did you ever see the movie he made that was just his D&D character?
No, what was that?
Let me look it up. It was pretty sick, actually. I kind of liked it. It was like an enchanted sword, and like Elijah Wood was evil. Jaime says, I love early aughts genre of buff American fucking up a European city. That's real. That's real. Jaime says the Witch Hunter movie? Yes, I think it's called The Last Witch Hunter. Maybe? Yeah, The Last Witch Hunter. It kicked ass. It was sick. It got terrible reviews for being really stupid and self-serious, but, like, that's why it's an amazing representation of a D&D campaign.
Oh, sure.
Like, it just, like, it plays every dumb thing completely seriously, and I just respect it. Plus, Kurt Angle's in the movie, so, you know, wrestling fans throw it up. If I remember correctly, he, like, retrieves his enchanted sword from a colony of bees. It's just, like, dramatic sword fights inside of, like, a hive of bees. It's kind of
perfect.
Sick. Use Airjack to get the Pontiac. That rhymes.
We were able to license the brand, but not individual cars.
So what do we get? We get like a Firebird, or just Pontiac in general. Like Pontiac as a vibe is what we license more so than anything. You know, the Pontiac way of life.
Wanted level.
That's right. Jaime says Vin Diesel did get to live every nerd's fantasies. How many of his OCs have we watched on the big screen? Well, at least 2, because Riddick is an OC as well. It would be a fun pivot for him if he just started making like self-serious fantasy movies for dads.
Uh-huh.
It's a genre that's ripe for exploitation. My dad has watched the movie Hellboy, I think, 400 times.
Better not have wrecked my cars, man. Maybe you did okay. Maybe I'll let you work with me again sometimes. With los chulos canallas. If you're lucky. You want Felipe? Okay, with me. Lantos puto been nosing around where he maybe get something cut off. He not careful. Look at the drugstore.
Sick.
I don't know how to describe the visual look of this game. It might be like so generic there's just nothing there.
Yeah. No, the city feels dead. Like, like I never thought this was possible, but you know how like Burnout Paradise does that, like, welcome to Paradise City. Here's where we over-explain every aspect of the game, but this has whatever the opposite of that is.
Here you are, take a car or something, I guess.
Yeah. I don't even know what country we're in.
Okay, we're here to get an uncle. That's what I know about the story.
To
Is
get
that good
an
enough
uncle?
motivation? To get an uncle. I think we have to take the car to someone in order to trade it for an uncle? Maybe?
Whose uncle?
Felipe? Oh, Felipe? Paulo?
Okay.
Someone's uncle. You'll fail the mission if you take too much damage in this car. And then you'll be uncle-less. Uncle negative in an uncle deficit.
Is that like Maidenless in Elden Ring?
Are you uncle-less, sir? Prancer, Jaime says this game is somehow less stylized than GTA. That's great. Prancer X says, I'm getting the sense the writers didn't know that Spain is in Europe. Given the lowriders and the voice direction. And Jaime says, they heard the Spanish accent and decided, no, not that kind of Spanish.
And this is where we stop.
No. ¿Estás loco? Por favor. I give you what you want.
Set up a meeting with your Uncle Paolo.
Vale.
Yo, you got the uncle.
That's great. I'm gonna have the whole family by the time this game's done.
You're not so hard to track down, American. I got you now.
It's like a giant UI pops up. Uncle, collect it.
I didn't realize the mission was still going.
You're not seeing anyone, huh? It's over, Milo. I sent you back to Miami in a real small box.
The War Gods license plate. That's for the real heads.
Oh. Oh, kaboo.
Ooh.
They won't let me jump in these cars. They won't let me jump in the enemy
Oh, you
cars.
have to murder them instead. It is kind of hilarious that you can enter a fatality state with your car. Oh God!
Come on.
Man, it's just you're lucky you went from one car with a War God's license plate to another car with a War God's license plate. all the good stuff.
Yeah, this car looks faster.
Prancer X says, "God damn, the air jack is such a video game animation."
Uh-huh.
Watching Vin hurl his body through the air, magnetize to the trunk of the car, and then flip kick the driver completely out of position like he weighs 1 gram but has infinite momentum. This is a work of art that you were crafting in the chat here, Prancer. Fuck yeah, loving it. And you're totally right. It's like the same pose that people do when they're skydiving.
Am I just supposed to get here, or what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I think you have to get up the hill, maybe.
These guys are just sitting here
Take it-
now.
Yeah. Well, I think... Yeah, okay, if you go up on this pavilion, I think you'll be okay. Because you can, like, walk the pathway over to that green X.
What pavilion? Like
Just
this-
follow where the green X is going. There's, like, a little... Like, a fenced-in area that's right next to the driveway.
That's on the other side of the gate, or the other side of the fence. I guess I should get a car and not try and just hoof it. Like, it seems like it's telling me to go right here.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Do you maybe have to kill the other guys first? they're
Maybe,
still
but
in
I
the
hit them
farm.
so many times. You'd think they would have died if they could.
It takes on a different vibe when you're just executing someone in a parking lot.
Yeah, for sure. Whoops.
Vin Diesel just destroyed a problematic statue. Let's go. Where did that car go?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's literally what I'm supposed to do, but they don't have any sort of failure for if you don't do it fast enough.
It's just life pauses. They're fine with being murdered, by the way. They're just gonna accept it.
Oh my god.
Get to fatality it now.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it was a little wild. This guy's 27. Get out of here.
It's a very rough 27. I gotta say, these guys look like the Madrid version of the Trailer Park Boys. Just like, every goatee is incredibly fucked. Terrible.
Está cerrado.
I'm Milo. Paolo's expecting me.
¿Qué te parece este tipo de plan de pago? Perdón, Pablo. ¿No ves que estoy ocupado? Este es Milo. Ah, the driver. Excuse the mess. He owes me.
Prince says, techno soundtrack brutishly insensible to the buffoonery transpiring on screen.
You met my nephew.
Word travels fast.
Especially when you steal my nephew's car. My
It's the difference between Western, like American Western buffoonery and, of course, European buffoonery.
He is
It's the addition of
paying you
techno
too
music.
much. It goes smooth.
Yeah, I cannot watch those cutscenes.
You saying Vin Diesel didn't bring his best to this project?
I'm saying this is good for Vin Diesel's student project.
I'm very happy for Vin Diesel's master's degree in game design.
Listen, in between Fast and Furious movies, Vin Diesel had some time to enroll in Full Sail, and like we're happy for him.
I'm Vin Diesel, and yeah, I'm an alumni of DigiPen.
Riding with me? I told Polo I know work with amateurs.
One of my best friends growing up as a kid went to DigiPen, which I think is wild.
Yeah?
That's Nintendo college. And it's like deathly expensive. So,
Yeah.
you know, respect.
Oh, melee traffic cars?
To scare Philippe.
Ooh, super boost.
Yeah, you get a super meter, which is awesome.
I tell you, okay? Just stop this crazy shit. Okay, so you know about Los Lantos, about us. Paulo.
Panzer X says, pleasantly surprised by Vin Diesel's fan film about Vin Diesel.
You come to us. So we look legitimate, you know?
You know,
Fronts.
yeah, I could get in trouble if like this guy gets hurt for assaulting a minor.
Street scum, banded together by Estavo Delgado and his right-hand guy Che Taraval. They got nothing, just lots of little deals.
They're gonna have some dude with a full beard and be like, yeah, he's 3 years old.
You can ask El Diablo en el infierno. I'm out of here.
That's an insane animation, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was so crazy with it.
I can't hold on.
Oh, you're getting summa cum laude for this one, brother. Just a pair of extremely washed Levi's blowing in the breeze. Grand
Oh,
Theft
I'm
Auto
not-
doesn't have that, did it?
I'm not supposed to
Doesn't
hit
mean
pedestrians
technology.
now.
Ah.
I can't hold on.
I cannot get over the legs animation when you're turning with that.
No, anything. Nothing. Nothing. I'm dying up here. Milo, I'm dying. What do you want? I don't know what you want. This is too much. Too much. Okay. Okay. Let me back in. I tell you. I talk.
Prancer says he's car surfing, wacky waving inflatable tube man style.
They run heavy and weapons.
That's correct. The animation for him getting back in the car is fucking insane. He broke 2 different windows, getting in and out of different windows. Come on.
But his boss, man named Radu, really
That's
brings the beast.
insane.
That's it.
What are they doing with this game?
There is nothing else. Just relájate, okay? Man. Ay, puta madre. You see? Someone saw what you did. You gotta see to this. Get us out. Don't go this way. The job's
Prancer
gonna
X
go
has said
there.
this with the dude, this game rocks, and I cannot disagree. I cannot disagree.
No, I was hoping I could jump the bridge.
Understand me? Huh? So lose them.
I love the little menu thing in the lower left-hand corner that keeps cycling between destruction, airtime, and speeding. I think they're things that they're actions that build your meter, but it's just really funny to see them on a loop every 3 seconds, headline news style.
Crazy giving you this job. Now we gotta swap cars when the police can't see us. Think you can manage that? Idiota.
That's the most the guy's ever died in his life. Getting sideswiped on his Vespa into a fucking concrete column? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Need to get off the freeway.
That video game engine they used to do all the new Mortal Kombat fatalities, where like every character has 408 human accurate bones and you know several different. Just make that and use that system to make a game about crashing a car. Just that's all I want.
Oh
Just, like,
god.
You hit one person and there's just like a 15-minute symphony about their body exploding or something. Let's just get weird with it. Can you imagine that engine for like watching a car get hit and seeing shrapnel fly everywhere? We're due.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
We're due a dumb car game. We haven't had one in a minute.
You said engine for a new flat out.
The Flat Out Respecter. I like Flat Outs. So I think
Yeah, flat out's good.
I'll give you a different one. Destruction Derby or Demolition Racer, depending on the system. That game is
Okay.
also
Yeah, yeah.
fuck with that. Burnout Paradise, of course. Game Crimes One-Time All-Star Double Steal. That game is also wonderful.
Jesus.
The one where you broke the physics engine in like 18 minutes into our stream.
Yep.
Loved it. This game fixes that issue by having no physics engine.
I gotta say, after
These
playing this, I'll
mountains-
never play a sim racer again.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like the driving controls are overly complicated here.
No.
It's got you longing for 50 Cent.
Do you know that I always get Blood in the Sand confused with Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Is that an Indiana Jones thing, or is it King
Yeah,
Kong?
it's an Indiana Jones thing, and it's not because I think it's like the stories are the same. It's just because he's chasing a diamond skull. So I'm just like, yeah, this is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, obviously.
I feel like I would love to see the two concepts kind of fit together. We do need a movie where 50 Cent is Indiana Jones' protege.
Oh, for sure.
And not a character. I mean, like the real life guy. Playing himself. I do have to stop and give this game some props for allowing you to drive through a building. Always a classic. Never gets old. A+, A+.
One of my favorite hide and seek spots in Midtown Madness.
Ooh.
Once we get the new car, don't feel you have to show it off to la policía, yeah? Just get us to Catalunya station, okay?
What garage? Over here? Okay, where did that new car come from?
Piensas que sabes cómo soy.
That garage is not big enough.
Me seeing the word
No sabes lo que tengo.
garage spelled with a J and going, oh god, that's environmental storytelling.
Por ti. Pablo just holding me back. I don't need him. You think I
We
already
must
do
be in
what Pablo
Ibiza.
say? Giddy, estúpido.
This is the intersection of storytelling and game design.
That's right. Jaime says an ultra gritty, violent Crash Dummies game. Correct.
Oh yeah.
Also,
You.
Jaime says if we're talking about dumb car games, I miss Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal kicks ass. I
found
like
a
that
better
game.
view.
How'd you
Yes,
feel
31,
about
not so much.
Vigilante
Just-
8?
It's fine. It's like one of the better versions of that, I guess. But it's still like I think Twisted Metal Black's better than both of them.
What about Cell Damage?
Mid.
Yeah.
What's the 70s theme one? Interstate 76. That one's pretty good. As is Rogue Trip on the PS1, which was developed by the original developers from Twisted Metal 1 and 2. And it's pretty great.
Felipe needs you to get after the fleeing dealers and take them out. Isn't this the guy that I was just trying to kill? Like, who's in
Yeah,
my
I
car
think
now?
so. I think you've worked for 4 different drug dealers in the last 40 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And only one of them is an uncle, which means you're not getting your score up. Oh, while we're talking Twisted Metal, the PSP game is kind of great, actually.
I show you how this is done.
I believe it got a half-assed port on PS2, but PSP emulation's good now. You can play online, so you should.
You're learning from the best.
That's one we'd never explored that might be fun to explore, is hopping on, like, PPS, SPP, and trying to play some PSP games against each other.
Mm-hmm. It's nice that he pulled over for me. He, like, literally pulled over and waited for me.
Hold it there. I'll take them out.
I think there's something to be said. I think Europeans are just more polite, you know. That was awesome. You sideswiped him into doing cool stunts. Like, fuck you, get on the ramp, do the backflip. You were so right about the city feeling dead, though. Holy shit.
Go get the other two.
Yeah, every
just,
street
like,
feels
nothing.
like the same street.
Don't let them get away.
No difference.
There's so few pedestrians, too.
I got
Like,
big plans. Nobody see it coming.
it's like a gigantic city with nobody in it.
No tienen ni idea de lo que tengo
I love that he like pops out of the car to shoot people, and then when you sideswipe someone with that side of the car, he doesn't move, like implying he's just gonna like throw himself at the window and hope it goes well.
You watch. I show you how this is done. Keep us steady. I'll get them.
Come on. There's a victim of geometry there.
Hey, keep it right here. I do the rest. This car is useless. We need another one. Your car is your weapon.
What is that license? MKV? So cool.
Wait, am I gonna get in trouble for leaving him behind? Yep. I figured he'd give me
Felipe,
a warning
you
or
could've-
something.
He could have leaped out of the car too, that lazy ass.
One. Ha. Now, go get the
I feel like
other
it's
two.
risky. Everyone's doing it. You've done it 9 million times without getting injured.
Oh my god. Like, the music is forgettable. Like, it's literally just drums.
It's like the most Xbox 360 game ever.
Yeah. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm having a good time with it, but
Mindless fun.
yeah.
Very stupid. But also, that felt like kind of a relief at the time when everyone was trying to make overly serious games. This game is not that.
Hit them with the
I love how you have to shoot out all 4 tires.
good. Hold it there. I'll take them out. Yeah! Let's see what the last guy's got. Go!
Like every tire that you shoot out still has sparks flying, so it just like the thing is just starting on fire.
This one's too fast. I need to take out the tires. Ha! I got it. One more. He's going nowhere.
I hate how they're spelling tire. Like, I get it, but I hate it.
I'll slow him down.
It does have a vibe of like you didn't need to do that. You could have just programmed some more pedestrians in your city.
Uh-huh.
How you like that, eh? Puta madre. They keep coming and I keep sending them to hell. The car is heavy. You can't ram it. Need to pop the driver. What did you do to the car? Gotta get a new one. And the driver. I need to hit the driver. You watch. I show you how this is done. Good. Hold it there.
Man is driving on his rotors. Why, like, why are you having a hard time catching up to him?
Yeah, a box truck on rotors.
Sounds like a sleeping bag full of cicadas.
¿Cómo? No, no, yo me ocuparé de eso. Where is he? I said I got it.
Come on, you can trust me. I'm 15 years old.
He's in an alley at the back of the Liceo. He's the last thing we gotta take care of. Come on, we need to finish this for good.
One guy got away. Bastardo.
Bag this guy now, or we have un gran problema later.
I don't think you did that on purpose, but it did look like you were playing a little joke on him.
It's just
Hey, get in the
it's
car,
just
get in the
prank,
car.
bro.
Don't take it so personally, bro. I know. Look, we can still go like
You let
we
me
can still
deal
go
with
shoot the drug dealer in the alleyway in the head. That's fine. Just
What's the
having it
scoop
be-
with this guy?
God!
That neck is not supposed to do that.
Anyone who's been to Spain in the chat, can you confirm that this is not normal? We don't know. I don't think either of us have been to Spain. And given the situation here, I don't think I want to. That is a PG-13 ass execution.
that shit. Don't mean I will.
This can only end badly for you, Felipe.
Better watch your back.
I always do.
Why does this sweatshirt look like for roll-ups?
It really sounds like he's doing a phoned in Vin Diesel impression.
The contractually obligated like voice actor session.
Yeah. Oh, he's
Francis,
53. All right.
Francis says, I haven't been to Spain, but I took Spanish in high school, and I'm pretty sure that's what siesta is. Correct. That's gotta be true. When you're just like laying in the middle of the road with a broken neck, that is a siesta. At least now you get like missions to pick from.
Okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Okay.
You breaking shit? Okay, yeah. DJ Dark says, isn't siesta now? Yeah. We were talking about the gentleman in the middle of the road who seemed to have been either sleeping very hard or had his entire head cut off due to physics. It's a bit of a glitch.
Oh, can't drive through that building for some reason.
It's the only object in this game that does not have clickable physics. Okay, does hitting people with your car count as property damage?
I don't know.
Interesting philosophical question.
Rank C.
Cool.
Alright. On the pause menu is so good.
What?
When you
Oh.
pause, there's a little icon of Vin Diesel in heaven
Jesus.
looking down on you.
Vin Diesel when he's stuck in traffic and he's trying to see what's the holdup.
To be real, that's what it's like when I drive down through Chicago.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going south. D Martin G's just subscribed. Hello, nice to see you, D Martin G. We always appreciate that.
Thank you.
On this quiet Friday night where Mike and I are both dying. Yeah, it's a good time. It's nice to see you. Nice to see the audience tonight. Got more folks than I expected. That is a parody of a Rush t-shirt? What the fuck?
Hot, all right. High-speed pursuit, gunplay, the usual.
I meant the hot piece of...
The girl. I know. You've probably heard the rest already.
That's what I do. Hear
That's
things.
what I do.
Hear all kind.
You know me.
The way Vin Diesel's dressed, I'm wondering if like a sponsorship with Hollister fell through or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's dressed like a girl in high school. It's incredible.
Also, I'm surprised Vin Diesel would do any deal that allowed him to be seen on a Vespa.
No, that's how like he's talking to his manager. And he's like, I know how to have some fun with myself. I don't take myself too seriously as an actor.
The things I'm gonna do for my country.
Oh, we got a Doug in the chat throwing up for Big D. We love to see that. Prancer says the clouds in heaven are exhaust fumes and Vin is the only angel. That's what I believe in. That's my teleology. E. Martin G says that voice acting is something else. That's not really Vin, is it? Oh, it's Vin, baby.
Yep.
Over 30 hours of original Vin Diesel talking.
I gotta keep my distance.
You're too late, Milo.
There's something beautiful about a game that's just two people on Vespas shooting each other with Uzis. I can't speak to it. It's special. Jaime says, I've definitely worn that Vin fit before in 2002. It's an extremely 2002 outfit. That fit was in the back of Maxim magazine. That's for true. PJ Dark says, Vespa race, is it really a good idea, though? I mean, if you're gonna die doing car shenanigans, dying on a Vespa is at least funny.
I'm trying to stay away. He's driving too slow. I think making me like drive slow is a great way to make a chase feel boring.
It doesn't even look like a chase, it looks like you're tailing him.
I don't know what the scoop is, like what they really want from me here.
I don't know.
How is he shooting me through the ground?
The tactical advantage of driving a Vespa in real life, I think. Is that you can no-clip. Vespa guy got the wall hack Uzi, says Prancer. That's correct. Game has the same exact physics as Guns. G-U-N-Z for the PC.
Yeah, I play guns.
You were Guns, man?
Yeah, I love guns.
Oh, brother. Hell yeah, dude. That is the most trenchcoat video game of all time. Do you think there are still servers up for that?
There has to be.
Yeah. God, I don't know. We might have to have a guns night, Mike.
Yeah, I played a lot of guns, played a lot of Soldat.
Okay. Yeah. Ragnarok story or Maple story? No.
I'm
PJ Dark said this
familiar,
is like
but
one
I
of.
haven't done it.
Okay. Maple story's cool. PJ Dark says this is like those escort quests in RPGs where the character you're escorting walks faster than you and is slower than you when running. I feel that. Jaime says I can't get guns to run on Windows 10 even though it's on Steam, but Soldat runs good though.
Ah, he's unarmed. Alright, now we get him. Now we're allowed to use the accelerator.
You have to specifically jack him. Mike, did you ever RuneScape?
No, I think I was in my WoW era at that point.
Okay. I'm wondering if it might be fun to, like, spend one of these stream nights just, like, booting up a random MMO that has private servers that neither of us have played.
Oh, sure.
Just seeing what the game is like or what the experience is like now. So I've never touched RuneScape, never touched EverQuest. Nothing from that era. Really.
What was your first MMO?
Oh shit, that's a good question.
That's all I know.
Guild Wars?
Yeah. I did Guild
Yeah,
Wars
the first Guild Wars.
slightly after a brief stint with Dark Age of Camelot.
She goes on
Ooh,
dinner
curious.
at some club.
Yeah.
That is all I know.
You know what? I might have played Toontown before Guild Wars, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brantrax, if I recall correctly, Guns is one of those games where the multiplayer meta is all about using weird physics exploits to do parkour stuff. That is accurate.
100% accurate. That and getting all the best hats. D. Martin G says the soulless eyes of GameVin is just like real life. Maple Story was my first MMO, says Jaime. And then in college we used to play a bunch of free Korean MMOs. Respect. My experience of trying MMOs is that I bought Guild Wars and like my sophomore year of college, and I thought like this is the only video game I'm gonna need for this entire like college year. And I got bored 3 months in and bought a Sega CD instead, and that kept me entertained for like 2.5 years.
Yeah, that was a good choice.
I think so. Shining Force CD, baby. That game is the boppin' one. And both Lunars hold up quite well, I have to say.
Oh, he's got a jacket now.
Ooh!
The man who knows how to make.
You know what this game needs? A good hood slide.
Is simple. Bring me
Oh, I
the
agree.
Yankees and Benito, and we help you find Felipe. No problems. I tell our men to drop off a gun.
Love the dialogue in this game. It is very stupid. Just like, I appreciate a man who knows how to make enemies. It's like, I appreciate a stupid dickhead no one likes.
The other thing is that, like, one of those missions, I'm pretty sure was, like, you lose points for hitting pedestrians. But as far as I can tell, this is, like, a driver-style thing where you can't.
Kind of.
Yeah, see, they'll just
Because
always jump out of the way.
The physics engine isn't quite up to it yet, so they more just, like, get yeeted right off screen.
Yeah.
Like where, like, it's Night of the Apollo or something and Mr. Sandman is pulling them off.
It would be pretty funny to have like a T for teen rated like GTA style game, like maybe like cartoon themed, where as you like try and run like pedestrians over, a shepherd's crook comes out from the side and like yanks him off. Maybe Looney Tunes is due for a GTA game.
Oh no, I got a concept for you. Ready? Crackdown cart.
Crackdown what?
All your favorite Crackdown cart.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the Shepherd's Hook power up by like hitting a big enough ramp or something. All your favorite characters from Crackdown, Mike. You know which ones I'm talking about.
I can't name a single character from Crackdown.
There was the guy who was looking for orbs. There was the cop. There was the cop who was a woman. You know, all the greats.
I know the skills for kills, Agent. Skills for kills. That's it.
Okay, what would be the funniest 360 era franchise to get a kart racing game? Because honestly, I keep laughing at the idea of Gears of War kart.
Yeah, I was just gonna suggest Gears of War. I think that's a good bet. What are the 360 era franchises?
Halo kart would be fine. It'd be very polished and very boring.
Prototype?
And multiplayer online. Prototype kart. It's like 10 different cars made out of goop.
Do I get guns?
Oh, Metal Gear kart, duh.
Hey man, you're stealing from the wrong crew.
Infamous kart, says Prancer. I like that. Jaime says brute force kart. Haze kart. Here's one for you, Mike. You ready?
Yeah.
Uncarded. Uncarded? Huh?
Jesus Christ. That. Why didn't they do that? Like, I'm not gonna say it's a good idea, but it's like definitely an idea they would have done.
They could have done that instead of making another MotorStorm game, for which I am the only fan of.
No, not at all.
No?
I love MotorStorm.
I love MotorStorm. Oh, that shit's awesome. I thought I was alone. In
No,
my
we can
appreciation.
throw that shit up on stream sometime.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think of other. What are some like janky ass 360 era games that we've got some affection for? I'll throw one up here. Disney's Pure.
Yeah.
The ATV racing game
Uh,
with like a Tony Hawk combo system.
Split Second.
Oh, Split Second kicks ass. That game rules.
Remember Split Second coming out at the same time as Blur?
Which also kicks ass, I think. I like both of those. But Blur is the one that's like a better game, but is basically just like normal ass cars, and you get like neon, like kart power ups. And Split Second is the one where all the power ups are like getting the environment falling apart and changing the stage, which is pretty cool. Prancer X says Donpachi Daijo Kart. I agree. Cave Kart. Nicholas is making that game right now, and also trying to, I don't know, steal money out of the developers' pockets because that's what they do. Tom Clancy's Kart? Just Kart. That one might be my favorite, just for like, you get all your favorite Tom Clancy characters. Johnny Rainbow Six, Sam Fisher, Sam Fisher's boss,
Sam Fisher's daughter.
Sam Fisher's daughter, the main character of Tom Clancy's Hawks.
The plane?
Yeah. That game had a narrative to it. I'll have you know. HAWX for the 360. Here's the one that I'm amazed they didn't actually do. Ratchet and Clank Kart. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that would actually probably be really fucking good, considering I feel like Insomniac is really well suited to make a tight little racing game like that. Prancer X says intellectual property is a fetter that holds us back from the Mugen cart we could be making. That's correct. Unofficial 50-cent kart racer, anyone? With all your favorite characters from Blood and
Def
Sand?
Jam.
Def Jam kart! Oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome! Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
That would
absolutely.
be incredible! Oh my god, that's the winner right there. Holy. I'm dying at Def Jam kart. That's so good, dude. I'm screaming. That's so easy and makes so much sense and would have the best story mode of all time. Easily. No questions asked. Fucking Method Man is asking you to do, like, backflips with your car.
Yes.
Come on. You have to drive Redman to his house? And that's it? That's just a mission? Come on. We need this. Prancer X says surely the Def Jam license can't be that expensive, right? Probably not, but they would probably need to make, like, license deals with so many different indie labels and shit these days. Here's one for you. Kendrick Lamario Kart? Huh? Please tell me you're just taking that motorcycle.
With the rim?
Just slowly executing 4 people. Coy about getting on the motorcycle.
I'm literally just hitting the right bump or the left bumper. I'm like not touching a single other button. Come on, get on. Why isn't it? Oh, I guess he can't.
Oh, you have to get like a car.
That sucks.
It does. Props to the hood popping off like that. That was great.
Okay. Okay, I guess.
Literally the same mechanic from Stranglehold. You can't fool me.
Yes.
The 180 turned into shots? That's pretty sick.
I mean, like, where are they? But there we go.
That's a good question. Vince Shooter, is that a Sneaker Pimps reference? Jesus.
Oh.
That's so awesome.
I think we might be in a bad way, fellas.
Giving you that dramatic camera angle, and then just like everything falling apart is so funny to me. It's like you fuck up and then they fuck up and then you both drive into a wall. Ah, beautiful.
I love how driving on rims means nothing in this game.
It really doesn't.
Oh. He's just running around behind the car. Oh, how far back are they gonna send me?
Yo, Juan, no importa. Venga, venga ya, por el amor de Dios, vamos. You don't have to speak Spanish. You're American, aren't you? Do something. You're not safe yet. Go, drive, go. They're gone. You do this a lot, no? You don't say so much. I appreciate that. A man of few words. You let your actions speak, no? We are not too different.
This dialogue where it's just a guy talking to himself.
I will pay you for this. Not today, but soon.
I fucking love the idea of like, yeah, we'll get Vin Diesel into this game. But let's like not make him work too hard. Let's make his character very quiet. He doesn't like talking.
Yeah, I mean, he probably spent like
Por favor,
2 hours
sorry, I can't
tops
fix
on this game.
I'm working on something muy grande.
No, Benito. No more big jobs for you.
He just walks in one day. How many different cars on there? Oh, great, and it takes place in San Jose. All right, see you later.
This is the truth. You think you know how to run the business better than me?
His jacket is insanely hilarious, though. The giant alpha on the back.
Yeah.
Consequence.
Yeah, that Cyclone is sick.
It is really cool. I like how it gives you all of these case files. And it's always a different 45-year-old man, and it's like, he's an organized crime figure, and you wouldn't guess it, but his hobby is torture. And then it brings you to the game, and you're just like driving in circles for 5 minutes.
Well, I might need to call it. 'Cause
Are you dying, my friend?
I'm so sleepy. Well, peek behind the veil. I almost forgot about tonight, and I was half asleep when I rolled out of bed. So,
And I spent a lot of time yesterday planting trees, which means my entire body hurts, and I am very tired, so I am perfectly happy with ending it early.
a noble endeavor.
Please. Yeah, of course, I hurt. My body hurts. That's the noble part, please. Notice that.
I think next week we're gonna do. We're gonna play some NES games that have been ported to Super Nintendo.
Ooh, those are spicy.
Yeah, there's a lot of them now. There's a couple of notable figures that are doing the lion's share, and then a few exceptions here and there. Many of them have MSU1 audio, so CD quality audio, on top of it. So, and added features and things. So let's we'll give that a shot next week.
I'm really curious to see how those games play without slowdown and without flickering.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
That's a big change.
Yeah, that's. I feel like that's going to be most of it. I thought
But hey,
the Metroid port had like added a map and things like that.
oh, I think it does. I think there are games with extra features and stuff, but even the ones that are straight ports have like huge performance increases. So I think that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Prancer says, "Sorry, we're sleepy and in pain. It's all good. Thank you for swinging by, friend. Hope we get to see you next week, where we will be looking at some dumb shit. And until then, Mike and I are going to go crawl off and die."
Hell yeah. See you later.